don't know how to be enthusiastic. Hey, YouTube.
Ew. I don't make a fake voice. You do the intro.
Hey, YouTube.
No.
Okay. Hey, YouTube. It's me, Kaylee, here with my best friend, Absolute Beauty. And we're here
With the what?
with a video.
What video? A story time.
We're here with the story time video about the time we almost got jumped.
No. The time these girls tried to jump us.
The time these girls tried to jump us.
Thank you.
So basically, people basically low-key hate on us. Well, females do. Not only because we're friends with a lot of guys, because Abby's doing her own thing and I'm doing my own thing, and we're very well known, and girls hate it. So that's the moral of really the story of how girls try to jump us. It's because they don't like us.
Simple. Low-key. Because these girls that did try to jump us were cool with us in school. Like, they gassed us.
They were cool with us at one point.
They would gas us.
One of them at one point.
They would gas us and be like, oh my god, you guys are the cutest black girls, blah, blah. And then they want to switch up real quick. I don't know, they grew balls on Twitter.
Yeah, and I guess one day, Abby got in an argument with somebody. It wasn't the girls yet.
It wasn't even the argument. Okay.
Well, it's just a little altercation.
Let me see mine.
Okay.
I was tweeting, I was throwing shade about a situation that bothered me because I have every right to be mad for what the situation was. I'm not going to explain that because it's really irrelevant to the reason why they were trying to jump us. But basically, I was just talking on Twitter, but me and that person knew who it was about, and she wasn't even tweeting back at me. So I don't understand why people would get involved. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a subtweet back and forth war. It was me tweeting, and she left
defending her.
Yeah, basically. She left it alone. She didn't even care. You know, people were blowing it up bigger out of proportion than it was. Me and her talked about it, and we squashed it, and we're pretty cordial and cool. So everybody decided to just jump on me and say, oh my god, you're just jealous about this, that, which I wasn't, and I really didn't care. But then it came to the point where everybody just felt the need to retaliate and, bark at me and Kaylee. And Kaylee's the type of person, and I'm the type of person that if she gets into a problem or an issue, I'm going to be right there.
Yeah, and if other people get involved, then of course.
Kaylee's me, I'm Kaylee.
Yeah. And I don't like when people get on my best friend, so you know what I got to say?
Same. So basically with my story, this was a Sunday morning.
It was.
Getting ready. I'm trying to get ready for church and go. But these females decided to put me in a bad spirit, and I honestly think it was the devil. You know, for real, the devil works in weird ways, and yes, he does it in the weirdest ways. And honestly, that was him. So, I mean, devil possessed these girls. I don't know what he did, but he was trying to distract me and Kaylee from trying to get to church on Sunday with a good, open spirit mind to worship and stuff. Anyways, these girls were tweeting like, oh my god, I don't know why these irrelevant seniors are tweeting all this stuff. I want to see where they're going to end up in life. That right there was like the cross for me.
She triggered,
that was the...
that was.
And these they try to say black girls are you know,
they were basically exactly. They were basically stereotyping us, saying just because we think we're big, we're intimidated, big and black, we're imitating we're intimidating.
So that's what pissed me off, because just because I'm petty on social media, just because I want to tweet whatever I feel like is on my mind, like I would say to you in person.
It has nothing to do with race.
It has nothing to do with race. I'm just an honest, blunt person. Sorry. You want me to lie to you? I'm not going to lie. And if you don't like what I tweet, simply unfollow me, block me. That's simple. So we're going back and forth because I tweeted back. I was like, you don't even know, about me and, what I have going for myself, because I'm really trying to do it big and go places. Hello. Come on now. And so we just basically went back and forth. And the last word I said was, if you're trying to pull up, pull up. If you're trying to meet up. That's it. I'm not going to sit here and break my fingers and Twitter fingers. I'm not Meek Mill. Sorry. I'm going to do what I'm going to do and be like Drake. If you want to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to hit you back with something. For real. So, basically, she never said anything after I said that. So I thought she was done with the drama. I thought she was done. So her friend decided to tweet at Kaylee after she saw Kaylee tweeting with me. Explain.
And so basically her friend was just bashing us, and Abby wasn't really focused on that, but I noticed it, and I said something to her. She called us the P word, by the way. I'm not gonna say it, but she called us that, and I was like, who is? And she deleted it 2 seconds after I mentioned her. And then after that, She's like, oh, so are y'all trying to pull up now?
To try to fight Kaylee.
Yeah.
Someone she hasn't even met before.
I've never seen her.
A girl she didn't even know.
I didn't know she existed at
I
our
thought
school.
she lived in Mars. Shut.
No, she's from Mars. I didn't even know she went to our school until that whole situation. And these girls were never close. They were never close until this situation happened. They were all best friends. Like,
I don't know where they were like, me and Kaylee. Best friend forever. Ring! See, that's our best friend. But anyway, that was not playing, by the way. Anyway, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, these girls. So basically, long story short, the girl was like, all right, we're going to pull up,
they tried to pull up somewhere else, but I was like, no.
Yeah, but people started warning us saying, oh, these girls are trying to jump. Kaylee asked. The girl was like, don't worry about it. So it was like, okay, all right, so me and Kaylee are going to fight for ourselves because we're not with that jumping stuff. Like, I will never jump someone. We'll retaliate at you verbally or mentally or whatever, but we will not touch you both at the same time unless you jumping us, basically.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, got to the crib. These girls went to the park, and because I told them that there were people at the park, they are like neighbors and stuff like that, we were gonna go fight there. So went back to my crib, and we see that it's like 5 cars deep. Boys, girls, like dogs, cats, like they brought in everybody, like. And the neighbors were like, what is this? Because, like, we live in a sophisticated neighborhood.
And there's never that many cars like this there. Like,
unless it's a party or a holiday, and there's clearly no party or holiday.
And it was not. It was a Sunday. A regular Sunday.
So, yeah, the neighbors were, like, peeping that. Basically, me and Kaylee ran up out the house. I let my dad know. My dad came behind me because I'm not going to fight on his property without telling him. Like, come on, now, that's going to make my dad mad. So I told him he came out with me. Once they see me and Kaylee come out, shook. Don't know what to do. The girl that was supposed to fight Kaylee's in her face talking smack. The girl didn't even know. Her friends are like, yo, that's her. She was like, yo, get out the car. And when I tell you, when we saw who got out the car,
I was like,
boy.
That's exactly how it was.
This was shit like.
Oh my god. A little grasshopper.
This is what we could have did.
Literally.
Break her bones.
Like,
bruh, I'm thinking a big gonna get out that car. Yo, stop messing with my little sister, bruh. Stop.
No, it was a little girl.
And I was like...
Like, my 11-year-old sister could fight her.
I was like... Can this be serious right now? Like, come on, man. This is what you brought. Like, bruh.
And then one of the girls that was a part of it wasn't even there. She wasn't even there.
She didn't even show up.
She
stayed home.
She was home.
So then, anyways, I was like, yo, what's up? What's good? You was talking all that mess on Twitter. Kaylee was like, who you calling a P word, blah, blah, blah. They do nothing. So you came 5 cars deep, squad, audience, all these people, cameras, to not fight us. I don't care if it's on my property. You a little afraid of getting pressed charges.
All this
but
way.
you came all that way, bro. 5 cars deep to not do nothing, my nigga. Like, what? That shit had me dead. Like, what? Funny thing is, they started fighting each other because one of them pulled out a gun on each other for what drama, whatever they had. They started brawling on my streets, bro. Like, it was New York and Brooklyn. Like, everybody was just brawling on the streets.
Yep.
And when they heard the neighbor calling the cops, which they blamed us for, saying that we were little.
They were like backing up into each other, like somebody got hit by a car. Like, it was just crazy. Your dad was literally laughing.
My dad was chilling. He was like, let them fight. Look at them. Look at them kids. They lost. They don't know what they're doing. And I was like, my dad was chilling, bro. He was like, it is what it is. So that's basically what happened. And really the moral of the story is like, we don't support fighting. We don't try to fight every girl that comes our way. Me and Kayla are really actually easy to get along with. And throughout high school, our 4 years, we haven't gotten into fights. Why? Because people genuinely like us. Yeah. So for you not to like us, you really gotta hate like something. Yeah. And for everybody that is watching this, if you follow me on Twitter or social media, whatever I say applies to me. You'll know if my tweet is about you. You'll know if Kaylee's tweet is about you.
And I'm honestly over this. I just feel like we should have shared this to the world because it might happen to somebody out there.
And if you feel like a tweet is about you, before you retaliate and jump on the person being like, oh, why you tweeting about me? You're making yourself look dumb because you look guilty for the tweet that wasn't even about you in the first place. So, I mean, social media could be a bad thing and a good thing. And honestly, to this day, I still use it and I love it. because it is what it is. Like, it's my freedom. Like, I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
But it gets annoying because now, like, the deans are like on it, watching us, everything we say, and they're like, "Yeah, we know what you said." How?
I mean, Twitter, it is what it is. They retaliate at me first. I could tweet. I have the freedom to tweet whatever I want. The deans, because the deans can't get me in trouble for tweeting what I want. It's Twitter. Like, come on now. But the fact that, you know, it's getting out of hand where a girl gets jumped and killed because of social media or over a boy and stuff, like, that's out of hand. Like, you gotta know your certain limits. Like, for me, I was just trying to gain my respect because too many people was trying me at the time. So I was trying to gain my respect, and that's all it really was. So I don't support that. Like, ladies, if any girls try you, just brush them off. You got bigger and better things ahead of you. Like, don't let that phase you. Like, honestly, you all y'all are beautiful out there, and that's what I stress in my channel, to be you in your own beauty, because nobody can take that from you. And being you is being yourself, not trying to worry about what other people think. And that's why we're still here to this day and didn't even get jumped because
yeah. I don't want my mom to have to bury her kid because girls want to jump somebody. So
I don't want they moms to have to. Let me stop. Okay. We fight. Your face gonna look.
We like Marley and Mike.
When you fight, I fight. I'm black and he bright.
Right.
Hey, I can ride his bike.
I ain't mean to say that.
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah.
Ow! Got it! I bite. We out.
Who said we was out? She out. We out.
I don't know. Bye, guys.